Welcome to Valencia, your home for round 4 of the GT Winter Series, Circuit Ricardo Tormo.
Well, I hope we can go on the podium here, but it's very tough because we don't heat our tires, and we are driving the GT Masters for Le Mans. And yeah, we try our best, and maybe we see us at the podium again.
I'm loving every moment of it. Hopefully we can end the race on the podium. That would be ideal, but just happy to be here.
Let's hope for a good start. Obviously, I'm the pole setter. I can control the pace, but we have a very experienced driver on my side, so it will be quite difficult.
There's worse things in life than sitting here at Lamborghini in Spain and gonna do a good race here. So as long as you guys have fun, that's the most important thing. But yeah, for us, it's obviously a very good preparation for the season coming up.
Well, there you saw Nicki Team making his GT Winter Series debut, but it's young Finn Wiebelhaus that leads them into the first corner. Wiebelhaus in the Haupt Racing Mercedes AMG GT3 leads the field, the driver that took 2 victories at Portimao. Round 2 of the GT Winter Series season. Great to have him back with us. A second Haupt car there as well, you see in 3rd place with the South African Kwanda Mokoena. The Cup 2 cars fighting further back. It's Leandro Martins with an early lead in that category, but a real blockbuster entry of GT3 cars. 11 GT3s taking the start. There's Martin Kazmarski. He's moving up the order, going past one of the 2 Yuta Racing Audi R8s. That was Kauskas there further back in the order. Meanwhile, Hubert Dalmetko has moved up into the lead of Cup 2, and he's even going for some of the GT3s there, getting himself past Tor Haugen for Pellin Racing. Great to have Pellin back in the paddock with us. Racing into the sunset here, magnificent sight watching this full field of high-level GT machines and drivers here at the Circuit Ricardo Tormo, but the Cup 1 battle has gone rallycrossing. Petros Makris and Frank Kivitz off the circuit. It is Makris that leads, Kivitz a little way further back in Cup 1. Right on board with Mikael Kapfinger, who's been lurking in the mirrors of Kwanda Mokoena for the entirety of this race so far, battling for 3rd place as Wiebelhaus and team disappear up the road. You can see Mokoena fighting the car there as he goes past Igor Klaya to put a lap on him. Mikael Kapfinger in his first appearance in GT Winter Series with a GT3 car, racing the 992 GT3R. We'll see him in GT Masters during the summer. Great to have the Kapfingers back with us. Of course, Johannes Kapfinger, a former champion, the current reigning champion in the GT Winter Series, and his brother, Mikael Kapfinger, looking to the inside of Kwanda Mokoena, but Mokoena doing everything he needs to do here to keep the German just behind him. Great racing between both parties. I think Mokoena may have done enough here to hold the podium, but let's see if Kapfinger can pull something out. It's certainly been a spectacle watching Finn Wiebelhaus. He's pulled away from Nicki Team. The gap stands at about 4 seconds. And Finn Wiebelhaus powers out of the last corner for the final time. He will see the checkered flag, and he will make it a 3rd win in the 2024 GT Winter Series in 4 race appearances. Team takes 2nd. 3rd place should go to Mokoena. Yes, it does, despite the best efforts of Mikael Kapfinger. What a race to kick off our GT Winter Series weekend. The top 5 rounding out by J-Mo Hartling. Of course, Hartling and Kenneth Hyatt still are championship leaders in the GT Winter Series. But a great result once again for young Finn Wiebelhaus.
3 wins now in 4 races, and the 100% podium record continues. An absolutely dominant performance there.
Yeah, it was a nice race. It was quite fun. I love the track. I love the car. The car was perfectly set up with the team, so it was a really pleasure to drive the car. It was really nice.
A very happy Finn Wiebelhaus then. He really seems to be finding his footing in a GT car. It's not often you beat Nicki Team in a GT3 in a straight fight. Petros Makris takes the Cup 1 honours, and Cup 2 eventually went to Hubert Dalmetko, who, lest we forget, debuted in racing with us just a month ago. Race 2, and it's an all-Haupt Racing team front row of the grid. We are racing, and Finn Wiebelhaus is your leader into the first corner. Mokoena follows in second place from Kapfinger from Nicky Team, who's going to have to fight to even get a podium based on where he is in the early stages. Once again, Mikael Kapfinger is right there with Quander Mokoena. We saw them fight basically all race yesterday. This time at turn 12, Kapfinger has the inside line, but it is Mokoena who just about holds on to second place. Further back, Marcel Van Berlo diving past Biankowski in the Cup 2 order for the Porsche 992 Cup cars, but Biankowski fires right back there. Van Berlo not carrying enough speed out of the corner. Yevgen Sokolovsky getting himself past Dieter Sveps. Sokolovsky, of course, in a GT3 car. Sveps leading in Cup 2. Mokoena making his way through the lap traffic, has to be careful to not lose too much time, because even though Kapfinger has lost maybe 3 or 4 car lengths, he still looms large in the rear view mirrors of the white Mercedes. Joachim Bolting up the inside for third in Cup 2 there, getting himself past Igor Klaya. Gets out of the corner nicely as well. He will hold that third place then. With just a few minutes of the race to go, that could be the podium for Bolting. Oh, but he spins! Bolting loses it at turn 6. Joachim Bolting with a spin that proves very costly indeed. Darmetko having a scrap here with Uwe Lauer. This is for 11th overall. Darmetko runs second in Cup 2, but the podium, second overall. Quander Mokoena is into the gravel. Finn Wiebelhaus crosses the line to win the race. Kapfinger takes second ahead of Nicky Team, but is later penalised. That is a big shock, though, that we saw a mistake there from Quander Mokoena. Kapfinger finishes behind Nicky Team in the eventual standings.
4 for the season. Superb drive there, Finn. Racking them up now.
Yeah, it was a really nice race. I could settle the pace. The car was brilliant. I could push. It was a lot of fun, yeah. And it's always nice to have like so many fans here out. The atmosphere was brilliant, so it was really fun to see out there on the straight, all the fans. So yeah, thank you very much.
A big podium once again then for Finn Wiebelhaus. 2 from 2 this weekend, and Nicky Team won't race the Enduro. Petros Makris once again winning in Cup 1, and the Cup 2 honours going to Dieter Sveps. It's the Enduro, it's race 3, and it's another good start from Finn Wiebelhaus. He leads the way into the first corner from Mokoena, or will it be Kapfinger? Big dive up the inside there from Mikael Kapfinger. Side-by-side racing early doors then in this 55-minute Enduro. But just about holding on there is Quander Mokoena. The 2 Jutta Audis also having a scrap. Further back in the field, that's Lucas Sundal, the 5-time Porsche Carrera Cup Scandinavia champion. Just trying to get himself past Jonas Karklees up the inside at turn 8. And that's job done there from Sundal. Easy run through the order potentially for him then, at least past his own teammate. Let's see if he can get any further up there. You ride on board with Joachim Bolting as he studies the rear of Leandro Martins. This is for third in the Cup 2 class. Lizovsky, who's won every single Enduro in the Cup 2 class, is out there again and running in the lead. We've got a car coming back onto the circuit. That's Igor Klaya sharing in this race with Hubert Darmetko. Look at Mikael Kapfinger once again. He's racy up against Quander Mokoena. Goes wide into turn 8. Wide out of turn 8. Oh, goodness me. Bouncing across the gravel. Rally crossing in the 992 Cup. The 992 GT3 Porsche. That was a big moment there for him. Relatively new car to the Kapfinger family. That will have been uncomfortable. There is Kevin Marocca having a bit of a scrap with the Boschet-driven Kessel car. Alexandra Boschet at the wheel. And there we see Finn Wiebelhaus, who has once again been dominating in this endurance race. Francesco Lopez has been making up some positions in his stint in the De Beer-Marca Racing Ferrari also. We have Gikauskas there getting past Yevgen Sokolovsky. That's for 5th position. J-Mar Hartling has also passed Yevgen, who is just seemingly struggling a little bit towards the end of this race. He's got to worry potentially about Lopez behind him as well. The two Audis power through the first sector. Finn Wiebelhaus has been uncontested, though, in this one. It's a dominant display. It's 3 from 3 for Finn Wiebelhaus here at the circuit Ricardo Tormo. He takes the win. Second place should go to Quanda Mokoena, and does go to Quanda Mokoena. Mikael Jus finishing in 3rd place, but look at this. Sokolovski getting caught here by Francesco Lopez. A drag race across the line, but Lopez is just going to fall short, I think. Yes, Sokolovski retaining 6th position. Mokoena and Jus, as we mentioned, rounding out the podium, and Jamo Hartling with Kenneth Heyer finishing 4th ahead of Kakauskas in the overall top 5.
This is the car that's been quite literally unbeatable this weekend. I mean, what do you say about that? A perfect weekend.
Yeah, my best weekend so far in the GT3 class so far. Yeah, the car was amazing. The setup felt really good. I could push every lap, go on the limit. And of course the Mercedes was brilliant. So yeah, nice car, makes a lot of fun to drive, and yeah, overall super weekend.
Definitely a super weekend for Finn Wiebelhaus. He claims the win then. Still though, our championship leaders not even on the podium there, Heyer and Hartling. A victory in Cup 1 provisionally to Kevin Marocca, though that was later reversed. And in Cup 2, Matthias Lozowski continues his 100% record in the Enduros. Next up, we head to Aragon in the GT Winter Series for round number 5. The race to the end of the championship begins now.